what's up guys? Welcome back to Take on Tottenham. My name is Ben and this is my take on Tottenham. And full-time result, Tottenham 4, Ludogorets 0 in the Europa League. And it's just going to be a pretty quick video, to be honest. It really was sort of more of a formality as soon as the first couple of goals went in. Like, no disrespect to Ludogorets, but I just don't think they really offered too much against us. They never really put any danger on the defence, and it was a pretty straightforward win for Spurs. One of their more easier wins this season. So let's just go through, get straight into it. Vinicius finally got his first Tottenham Hotspur goals, and it's really good to see because I think, like, obviously the form Harry Kane's been in, he's not going to be starting ahead of him in the Premier League at the minute. But I think for him to get this chance and get the goals, really good. Obviously, he got the assist in his first appearance, but today he finally got a goal, his first goal, and he got another one. And to be honest, he probably could have got a hat-trick. It was that sort of game. He also got an assist later on in the game, which was really good. So yeah, really, really reassuring performance. I'm sure it will give him loads of confidence as well going forward. Ndombele started the match, again, really solid. Probably not his best performance in a Spurs shirt, but again, I think that shows testament to where he's been this season, how high a standard he's set. I still thought he had a good game. I think Jose just pulled him off just to rest him for the game on Sunday against Chelsea. Dele, we've got to talk about Dele. He started today for the first time in just under a month, I believe, and I thought he had a good performance. I really do. I thought he had a. Again, I have to say, I almost have to say it as a disclaimer. It wasn't the Dele that we know. Miles away from that Dele. That Dele from his first 3 seasons at Spurs. Miles away. But it was maybe a tiny step in the right direction. The thing, look, Dele had a really good performance. I felt like he passed the ball around great. He did a lot of running. You know, he pretty much made the 4th goal, which Lucas scored. And it was a positive performance. I then have to ask myself, would that get him in the squad on Sunday? I don't think it would. It's easy to perform against Ludogorets, but I don't see him getting ahead of anybody in that squad at the minute. Everybody in that team has worked damn hard to get there. Ndombele obviously is a prime example, and I think everyone's using Ndombele as a good example for Dele to make a comeback one day. Do I think the performance today warranted a starting place or even a place on the bench? Maybe just on the bench, but there's no way in hell that Dele gets ahead of anybody in that starting lineup at the minute. He's just nowhere near that. Do I think he can get there? Of course I do. We all know what he's got in the locker, but he needs to bring it out, and he needs to work hard to get to it. And I'm sure he can, and I hope that he does. But for as good as he played today, and it was good, it was a positive, I still think he's miles away from the team that beat Man City, for example. But hopefully, yeah, one day he does. Bale had a solid game, I thought. I just felt he needed a goal. He was getting in a few right positions. He had a couple of free kicks. Again, not. I think we're still building up on Bale, but you can see it as improvements every time. Doherty, I thought, had a really good performance. I felt because Ludogorets offered little going forward, it kind of enabled him more freedom to move forward in the game, and gave it more of a role that he might have had when he was at Wolves, more of an attacking role. I feel like obviously under Jose, he's obviously take a step back from attacking. But I felt because of the way Ludogorets played, it offered him a chance to get forward a bit more, and I thought he was really good tonight, Doherty. Moura, again, threatening in parts, got the goal. It was a really good move, that 4th goal. I really liked it. Tucked it away into top corner, which was really good. And yeah, he's just threatening. Again, not the best Moura performance, but, a goal is a goal. We'll take it. Højbjerg, again, just did what Højbjerg does when he comes on and just is a nuisance for the opposition. Got a yellow, I think, and I think he, as well as Dele, pretty much starting the fourth goal with when he whipped the ball in. Højbjerg was there pressing the ball as well, and it meant the Ludogorets player lost it. Dele took it, whipped the ball in. I think Vinicius assisted it, and then obviously Lucas whacked it in the top corner. So Højbjerg still gets an appreciation moment in these videos, even when he didn't play that much. Spurs, I think, I'm not going to really say much about the back four because I didn't really think they did anything. And not in a bad way, I just think they, like I said, Ludogorets offered nothing going forward. So even like Joe Hart got substituted. That's how much like the defence had nothing to do. I don't even think Joe Hart really made a save. I don't even think he did. I felt like even when Spurs had to defend, again, wasn't much, but when they had to defend, and I'm going back to the Man City game, I feel like they're just they're really winning the ball well. Like I think it's a bit of a cliche to sort of say, but I think Spurs are they're just managed to get a whole foot on the ball, and they're going in like with the whole body, and they just managed to grab the ball and take it away. They don't have to do any risky tackles or anything. They're not risking a penalty. They're not sliding in, risking cards. He's going in, getting the ball and leaving, and it's great defending. It really is. They seem stronger as well when they're defending. They're closing down a lot better, and they're cutting out options. Even like I said, Ludogorets, when they went forward, like they just get bodies in the way and they frustrate. And obviously, it worked against Man City. Jack Clark looked great, and the youngsters that came on. I mean, what a great moment! Harvey White, Dane Scarlett, Alfie Whiteman, all these players that. We know if we're Spurs fans, we know that they're there, and we're waiting years and years, and they will come through. It's such a good time to see them come through. I really, in particular, I really rate Harvey White. I'm a big fan of Harvey White. I can't wait for when he's in this Spurs team as a regular, and I think he's going to be special when he comes through. Dane Scarlett as well could have grabbed a goal. Harvey White could have grabbed a goal. Dane Scarlett could have grabbed a goal, maybe two. But it was so good to see them play, and they look really exciting. And even Alfie White, I think he had a corner to deal with as soon as he came on. He just came and grabbed it, easy as you like, and it was really, really good to see him. I think Joe Hart was actually quite proud of him in a way. And Jack Clark as well, like I said a minute ago, he looked great. I thought he looked really good when he came on, and he was troubling the Ludogorets defence. Overall, solid night for Spurs. Nothing amazing. Thankfully, we were able to rest Sonny and Kane. And like I said, Højbjerg had a rest and then had a little bit of a run out, and obviously we took Ndombele off. I think the Salso wasn't even needed or anything like this. And like I said, it opened up the opportunity to give these young guys a rest, give the young guys a go, and give the senior players a rest. For what is going to be a huge game on Sunday. What I will say this right now, I don't believe Spurs will win the league. Do I want them to? Of course I do. I don't think they will. But what I will say is going forward, regardless of the result on Sunday, I've just looked at the table. If Spurs lose that game against Chelsea on Sunday, I'm not sure when Liverpool play. So Liverpool could go top in this time. But if Liverpool play after us, Chelsea will go above Spurs by a point or 2 points, I think it is. Which means we can not that I want us to, obviously, but we can afford to lose the game and not be out of anything. I think that's a testament to how good Spurs have been this season. To the point that it's not a season-ending result already. Things like this happen. It will obviously be a kick in the teeth. Obviously, they'll want to win because it's Chelsea, but I do think it's quite interesting to think, even if they lose that match, they're still in and around that top spot. So I think that's, again, a testament to their season so far. But obviously, hopefully, I want us to win. I want us to win just because it's Chelsea, but I want us to win because it'll be a huge result. But we go again on Sunday. Can't wait. I'm really really, really pumped for that match. I'm buzzing and I can't wait. So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you like what you see, and hit the like button because it really helped me out. And let me know your score predictions for Sunday's match against Chelsea. big game, big game. And yeah, that is it. So Spurs 4, Ludogorets 0. Good result in the Europa League, and we go again on Sunday. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, come on you Spurs.